Welcome to another segment of Hot Ones Real Estate Style. I am your host for the day, Christopher Ortiz. Today we have with us our guest, Krishneel Sharma. Krishneel, how are you today?
I'm doing great.
Great.
Ready to get hot.
Yeah? I think it's going to get a little warm up in here.
It looks like it.
Okay. But at the end of the video, we should both lift up our arms and see who has the most armpit sweat.
Yeah, I mean, we got dark shirts, so.
Very true.
You might not see anything.
Okay, man. You ready for a breakdown? You ready to hop right into this?
I am ready to hop in. But before we start, not that I don't trust you.
Okay.
But we're switching boards.
Okay.
Because yours might be ketchup with food coloring.
I like that. Keep it left to right.
So we got to keep it left to right.
Left to right. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, God. I messed it up. There we go.
Yeah, you're good right there.
Okay.
Okay,
we're good to go.
We're good. All right. Okay, so Krishneel, in front of us, obviously we have 5 wings.
Yep.
Okay. We have 5 hot sauces. We're going to eat left to right progressively as we go and move forward. They're going to get hotter and hotter, okay?
Okay.
Directly in the center of the table here, we have some sugar-coated donuts. It's great for cutting the heat, so for emergencies only, by all means, please help yourself. I say the first one to do it is the loser. So
Deal.
Okay, I like that.
All right, deal.
I have a stack of cards here. I have 5 questions, and I'm going to ask you a question per wing.
Okay.
And as the wings get hotter, the questions are going to get hotter. Okay. To our left here, we have some milk, also good for cutting down the heat, and we have a glass of water.
All right.
Without further ado, are you ready to dive right on in for the first wing?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay.
So you gonna ask me the question first, or I eat the wing first?
You're very anxious, aren't you?
I'm very anxious.
Okay, so I'm gonna have you go ahead and take a bite of the first wing on the left hand side.
All right. So this is a regular wing. So you always got to remove the bone.
Oh, okay. So we're doing this a certain way. Okay.
No. That's just the trick, so you can get a good bite of all the meat.
I like that. Okay.
All right. Here I go.
All right. So, Krishneel, the bite that you just took, this hot sauce is called Mescaline by Burns McCoy. Okay. So this first hot sauce has a total of 16,600 Scoville heat units. Okay.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, like that so far? Good. Well, you enjoy that. Kind of let everything sink in a little bit, and I'm going to ask you the question.
Okay.
And then as you answer, I'm going to take a bite because I'm going to be here right to shoulder with you.
All right, let's do it.
Okay. Pretty simple. Why don't you introduce yourself? Introduce to the masses. Who are you? How long have you lived in Sonoma County? What do you do in Sonoma County?
All right.
And I'm going to have a bite of my wing and get up to your level.
All right. So I'm Krishneel Sharma. I live here in Sonoma County, Rohnert Park. Born and raised. I've been here my entire life, and I do home loans. So if you ever need some money, call me.
I like it.
How was it?
I like it. Not too bad.
It's not hot.
It's not bad at all.
It's not hot.
It is not that bad. I should have got us some towels. I apologize.
Nah, it's all good.
It's okay. Just don't rub your eyes.
The trick. Do not touch your face.
Do not touch your face. I was just about to say that.
Do not touch your face.
You obviously have done this before, or you're not new to heat.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, that's pretty simple.
Yep.
All right, let's move on to the second question.
All right. So now I gotta eat this.
I was gonna say
Okay.
Feel free to take a bite of your second wing there, partner.
All right.
Okay. So, what you're biting on now, this hot sauce is called the 7th Reaper. Obviously, it's a Carolina Reaper hot sauce. So this hot sauce that you're eating right now has a grand total of 59,000 Scoville heat units. To give you a little perspective, everybody's familiar with Tabasco? Mm-hmm. Tabasco has, on average, 50,000 Scoville heat units. So just to give you a little perspective of what you're having in your mouth.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and ask you a question.
Slightly hotter.
Slightly hotter? I was asking, how is that? A little slightly hotter?
Starting to build.
Okay.
But I feel good.
Good. You look as cool as a cucumber, so you're holding your composure very well. Let's see. Let's
kind of built like a cucumber, too.
Let's see how we progress here. Okay. So question number 2, Krishneel, as that sits in there. In your opinion, when is the best time to purchase a home and why? It's a very, very popular question we as realtors get all the time.
When is the best time to purchase a home and why? My honest opinion is if the home is affordable, it is the best time to buy. And the reason I say that is because some people look at home as a straight investment, and I think you have to look at it beyond that. What is it for you, your family? Where do you want to ultimately live? And why do you want to pay someone else's mortgage when you're renting? So if you could afford the home, buy the home.
I like that. Well said.
Yep.
Well said. Okay. What do you think about this one so far? He's picking up a tiny bit.
A tiny bit.
A little bit. Not bad.
A little bit. I'm a little worried about the next one.
Yeah? Okay, well, I guess, I mean, let's just without further ado move right into the next one then, shall we?
Oof. Okay.
Okay.
Let's do it. I'm gonna spread this one a little bit.
Go ahead, you do
on
your
the
thing.
wing. It's not coming off. It's still on the wing. Got to remove the bone.
You prep that thing how you please, partner. While you do that, I'm going to give you a little bit of knowledge of the hot sauce that we're about to partake in now. So this one's called Da Bomb Evolution. Okay. This hot sauce has a grand total of 135,000 Scoville heat units. Okay. So I'll let you go ahead and
Okay.
take a bite of
Here we
that.
go.
Take a nice little bite of that. There we go. That's a great bite. Go ahead and let that sink into your thing, and I'm going to give you the third question. Okay. So this is a scenario-based question. Okay.
My eyebrows are instantly hot.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So let's pick it up.
Ooh.
I'll be right there with you. So for this third question, Krishneel, this is a scenario-based question. Okay. So there's a young couple. Okay. They just got married, right? They have some savings, but they also hold some debt, right? But they want to buy a house in a year. What would be the best advice you would give them so that they are in the best financial position in a year from now? So scenario is, and this is a very typical client.
I wasn't listening to the question. I literally wasn't listening to the question.
Fair enough. You're getting me a little nervous now. We're not even halfway through.
Oh God.
So here's a scenario. Okay, again, there's a young couple. Okay, right?
Okay.
They just got married. They just got married.
You shouldn't swallow the spit.
Good to know. Good to know.
I'm just saying.
So there's a young couple. They just got married, right?
Okay.
And they want to buy a house in a year.
Okay.
But they want to know what is the best proper way to prepare themselves, and they have a year to do so that they're in the best financial position to purchase a home. So what would be the advice that you would give them so that they are in the best financial position to purchase their home in a year from now?
One of the most important things in purchasing a home is your credit score.
Okay.
Because a credit score could allow you to do a down payment assistance if you don't have a lot of money. It allows you to get the lowest interest rate and ultimately allows you to qualify for more home at a lower payment. So my advice would be to pull your credit, see if there's anything wrong with it.
Okay.
And if there is, we have a good runway to start fixing it.
Gotcha.
So that is the most important. It's hot, isn't it?
It's picking up pretty quick.
It's messed up.
It's picking up pretty quick.
I would eat extra chicken if I were you.
It's a little, it's a little spicy. Whoa, weird. I just got like a wave of like.
It like goes
warmth
through your body.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God!
You said not to swallow.
I told you not to swallow the spit.
Wow. Yeah, you were. Yeah, I should have listened to you.
I'm ready for the next one. I'm good.
Yeah.
It's cooled down. You know why? Because I'm an Indian.
Because you're an Indian. I like that. But no, I do agree. Wow, this one's picking up.
Yeah.
I do agree with you though. That is a very popular thing. We know I've worked primarily, and you know this firsthand, with a lot of first timers. And the biggest thing that I've seen is the debt or credit.
Yep.
Right. The biggest thing is they may make six figures collectively, maybe even $150,000.
I swallowed again.
Right. But if you make more than six figures a year, but you also have a brand new Jeep Cherokee in your driveway, and then your wife also has a brand new Dodge Durango, and you have payments over $1,500 per month, and the consumers or the buyers in this scenario always wonder, well, I make this much money, how come I can't even afford a condo? It's like, well, congratulations, you have two great cars, but you can only afford a condo.
Well, and the reason being is, roughly today, every $700 in monthly payment equals $100,000 in loan.
Say that again?
Every $700 in monthly payment equals $100,000 in more borrowing power. So let's say I go to pre-qualify you and you qualify for $500,000 with that $1,500 in car payments. But let's say you only have $10,000 before the car's paid off.
Yeah.
You could actually pay off that $10,000 in car, and now you are approved for $700,000.
Wow.
And so that's also another good reason to check in advance, because we could financially set you up to be in the very best position possible.
Gotcha. I'm gonna snowball a little bit more if you don't mind me.
Yeah, go ahead.
So what's been the biggest issue that you've seen? What's the biggest challenge you've seen when trying to get a consumer or a buyer pre-approved for a home? Is it usually credit? Is it usually debt? Is it usually don't have the funds, don't have the savings?
Credit is the big one.
The credit's the biggest one.
Because a lot of people, and not targeting anyone, but when we're young, we make dumb mistakes with credit.
Sure.
And then you don't check it for 4 or 5 years, and then you go and check, and you're like, I didn't know I missed my Macy's card payment. And now you have a 600 credit score, and that doesn't allow you to buy as much. So credit's the biggest thing. I learned one thing early on in the mortgage industry. It all comes down to your credit score and ultimately how much money you make, because that allows you to qualify for payment. Okay. We can always figure out a way around the down payment.
Wow. Okay. So
credit
income
score
and credit.
Income. 100%.
There you have it. Income and credit
every time
for your first timer. So if you're a year out, make sure your credit's on point. Have somebody pull your credit if needed. And make sure your income is consistent, right? I think you guys like to see like a year or two consistent income, right?
Yeah. So great question. So we'd like to see a 2-year work history, but if you're going to college or you've received a certificate or you went to a trade school and you could show us that you graduated and received your certificate or passed the course, then we could use that income from day one, because we use education in lieu of work history, because you could not do the job without the education.
Oh,
so, for example, if you went to nursing school and you graduate and you get a job offer of $120,000 a year, you don't have to work there for 2 years. We get to use that income day one.
Gotcha. Okay. Wow. Very, very good knowledge. I like that. Well said.
Yeah.
Thank
awesome.
you. Okay.
All right. Are we on to the next?
I think. Yeah. Do you? I was going to offer. First of all, do you?
No, not even.
Cut the heat?
Not even close.
Wow.
Not even close.
Okay.
I can't believe you even offered me.
Sorry. No, I just wanted to make sure you're good, but I like it. I love it. I love confidence. All right. Without further ado,
the next one.
Yeah, let's dive right into the fourth one. So
Dingo,
go ahead and
Psycho, hot sauce.
Go ahead and take a little bite of that. So yeah, fourth wing here. Yeah, so this is called Psycho Hot Sauce by Dingo Sauce Co. And right here on the label it says that out of 10, this is a 15 out of 10 on the heat scale. So let's talk Scovilles. This one has a whopping 666,000 Scoville heat units. So it's starting to pick up a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna let you finish chewing that.
That's like quadruple the last one we just had, right?
I do believe you're correct. The last one was 135,000. Now we're just bumping right up to 666,000.
So this one's odd because you don't taste any heat for the first 10 seconds.
Gotcha.
And now it's like I'm in a fight with Jackie Chan.
I was gonna say, I think those were, from my experience, those are the worst ones. When it hits you with a punch, it usually just has cheap vinegar in it, and that's what hits you.
Oh God!
Oh boy! Don't rub that in your eyes.
I last dabbed myself.
Okay. So, enjoy that. I'm going to ask you the question, and then as you answer, I'm going to dive into my wing here. So, question number 4. This is a very, if not the most popular question that I always get from first-time home buyers, especially on Instagram and Facebook. What are the pros and cons versus putting 3.5% down on a home versus 20% down on a home? Talk PMI. What are the pros and cons between putting 3.5, which is the minimum, and a lot of first-timers think that's the best one to do. Is it? Just give me your honest opinion on that.
So it really comes down to budget is the answer to that question. But in my opinion, when we're currently looking at buying homes in this current market where people think home values will potentially drop, I would suggest a lower down payment is better, because you can never access that money again unless the value of the home goes up. So let's say you do have 20% and you put down 10%, and I'm making up these numbers, and your payment's $4,000 a month.
Okay.
Well, if you put down 20%, your payment only drops to $3,700, but that extra 10% is $40,000.
Right.
Well, it's better for you to keep $40,000 in the bank and pull $300 a month and make your payment lower for the next 100 months than it is to put all that money in and never have access to it again.
Wow.
So that's my opinion.
Wow.
You work really hard for your money, and we need to make your money work for you.
I like that. Well said.
Yeah.
Well said.
It's not that bad.
I was saying, it's not that bad. I feel like the bomb was hotter than this one.
It may, yeah. Maybe we're just men.
Maybe we're just men. We are men. I feel like a man right now. I'll be honest with you. Without further ado, are you ready for the last final wing?
So I do watch the actual TV show.
Hot Ones on Hulu?
On Hulu.
Uh-huh.
And so in tradition, you must dab the last dab.
Okay. Oh, okay. I'm down. Let's do it. I love it.
You got to do extra.
This guy's just, I love it. Okay.
Oh God, this is so terrible. Wait. Let's see. Can we see the drip? Oh God.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'll do it too. Let's do a nice one here. All right, one.
My nose is running.
No,
I thought I had allergies. Oh.
Crap. I'm gonna say it. Crap. Oh man.
Oh, it's gonna be good. Okay.
Hey, do you want to swap boards?
No. We're gonna do it at the same time.
Okay, I'm down. Yeah, let's do it at the same time. Let's both chew on it, and then I'm gonna ask the question, and you can answer it while we're both. Oh, by the way, this is called by the Hot Ones the last dab, and it is the Apollo pepper, which evidently is the hottest pepper in the Guinness Book of World Records today, with a whopping, get this, 2 million Scoville heat units.
I'm ready.
Okay.
All right.
Let's go.
Cheers.
Cheers, buddy. Sweet.
Sweet like an ex-girlfriend that wants to kill you.
Bittersweet. Okay. I like the flavor of that one. It's sweet at first.
Oh God.
It's
My eyes are getting hot.
yeah.
Do they look hot?
They're starting to glaze over a little bit. You look like you're about to tear up a little bit, honestly. Oh,
The top of my eyebrow, they're hot up here.
really? Oh, really? No, this is. I shouldn't have put that much on there. It almost tastes like a consistency of applesauce. I had a lot on there.
Ooh, don't breathe in deep. Oh God.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you this question. There goes the nose. Wow. Okay.
Fuck.
Okay. Question number 5, Krishneel.
Yeah.
Give me a story. Give me a horror story. Entertain me. I want a story in your experience as a mortgage lender. I want a scary story. The deal gone bad. The client from hell. Give me something.
Okay. So I have more of a cautious story.
Okay.
Not really a story of a client gone bad. So I do a lot of new home subdivisions, and I work actually anywhere from here all the way to the Central Valley.
Okay.
God, my tongue is on fire.
Yeah.
Like it feels like it's twice the size. And so I had this client, and he was buying a home in the beginning of a subdivision, and this was about 5 years ago. So, or not 5 years ago, sorry, 3 years ago, like at the beginning of COVID.
Okay.
And he was buying a house for $300,000, brand new house, 1,800 square feet, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and like to buy a house for $300,000 anywhere in California is awesome.
Uh-huh.
So, difficult loan. We get him to final approval. All the news about COVID starts coming out, and the stock market starts dropping, like crazy dropping.
Sure. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I'm gonna be. I lose.
You can't do it. Don't do it.
I'm gonna try
Don't
to
do
hold
it.
on. All right, keep going.
Don't do it. You did it. That was way too much sauce.
That was a little much.
So he calls me and he goes, Krishneel, I'm not going to buy the house because the stock market is dropping. Now I said, hey, let's take a look at your finances real quick, just so we could, uncover every rock, turn every leaf, whatever the saying is.
Sure.
All of his money was sitting in a savings account, not in the stock market.
Okay.
Was not affected by the stock market. He was getting a 3% interest rate. Lowest we've. Oh God.
I'm laughing. That's the only reaction I can do right now is laugh.
The lowest we've ever seen in history, right? He decided to cancel.
On the last day?
On the last day, did not buy the house.
I didn't know that was possible in the California contract.
You're allowed to cancel. He got his deposit back.
Wow.
3 years later,
Wow.
that house in that neighborhood
Yeah.
is now selling for $500,000.
What?
He would have literally just lived there and made the mortgage payment, which was equivalent to his rent, and 3 years later he could have made $200,000.
Wow.
Now this isn't going to happen on every home. This
Sure.
isn't like this happens on every single thing. But what it does show you is you don't wait to buy real estate. As Brad would say, you buy real estate and wait.
Yep.
Exactly
Famous
right.
words.
Oh, you got the hiccups.
Yeah, I got the hiccups. Surprised you haven't hiccuped.
No, I'm good.
Wow. What did you think of that last wing?
It's really hot.
That is pretty hot. Do you think it's the hottest one out of all of them? I think.
It's the most pain out of all of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
The first one was nice.
The first one was very nice, yeah. I think my favorite out of all of them, even although it was extremely spicy, the bomb, I love the flavor of it at first.
Yeah.
Nice and sweet. That was really good.
God, I feel like there's like a hole in the middle of my tongue.
Yeah, I feel like there's a bunch of tiny needles just,
Yeah.
Should we put it to the test and see if this really, like, if a donut really
Yeah, but
helps
you have to
people
bite
eat?
first because I ain't losing.
Okay. Oh, let's do it together. No, we both made it across the finish line.
Okay, we crossed the
Cheers.
finish line.
Let's see if this actually works or if it's just a myth.
It tastes like a hot donut.
No, I was gonna say, I can't really taste the donut.
It's actually really good though.
Here we go. Good little change of pace.
Well,
Little sweet and heat.
oh,
Wow.
boop.
Damn, buddy.
That was good.
That was really good. Let's wash it down with some milk. Much well deserved. Well, I gotta say, thank you so much for coming and joining us.
This was awesome. I loved it.
That was short and sweet, but I think we have some amazing content on there and some good, genuine answers and from questions that I get from on a daily, weekly, monthly, yearly basis.
Hot wings and hot takes.
Hot wings and hot takes, and good honest answers, and that's what we love. And yeah, hopefully we'll have you on again here pretty soon in the near future.
Hell yeah.
All right, man.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a wrap, everybody.
How do you feel?
Honestly,
That motherfucker was hot.
that was hot. That last one. That had, yeah. I did not. It came out pretty. Yeah. It was like it was pretty excited to see me or something. That.
Dude, you teared up. I thought you were literally gonna cry.
I tried. I was honestly holding him back a little bit. That was hot. That was really, really hot.